Yo, welcome back to another episode of Superhero Swag. I am your host, 16 the Icon, aka Mr. Superhero Swag. And today we've got Titania in the building. Now, Titania is a character that a lot of you guys might know if you are deep into comic books, if you know something about 1984 Secret Wars, where this character first appeared. You might know the name Titania from the She-Hulk Disney Plus series, in which you don't really know this character like you should. Now, this character first appeared in 1984, 1985 Secret Wars, which was the very first Secret Wars. So, of course, you know I have the Beyonder that is coming. I have him planned. He'll be here in the morning, overnight. And then I'm going to get that new cap so I can get that cracked shield and that new color palette on cap. Not really excited about that new Wolverine. While I'm doing all this talking about those figures, let me break this out. And you can see these figures. Let's move her over to the side for a second here. These figures. Okay, so they've got a brand new Spider-Man. Okay, they got a brand new Spider-Man going on here. And it is on the Amazing Fantasy Buck. So it gives him a slimmer look. I'll probably will end up grabbing that. Captain America is one of my favorite characters. I'm definitely going to grab that for the new color palette and the pinless deal because, of course, I started this channel with the review of the Unparalleled Universe. We'll call it Unparalleled Universe. Shout out to Unparalleled Universe, who was the first person to cover the one of my favorite figures in my collection is that Captain America 20th anniversary. So now this is that exact same cap, but with a brighter color palette, and it's all pinless. And they've got some other things in that offering that I want as well. Now the Iron Man has the roller skates. I gotta have that. I'm not really fond of the Wolverine, as I was about to say earlier before I started this whole part here, because of the claws. I like the movie claws. I don't like the super slim part in the middle of his uniform, and I'm really not feeling the color palette. They lightened it up for whatever reason. I'm not feeling it. I don't remember it from the comics because I have that comic series and the color palette was not that light. Titania here, which we are reviewing, and tomorrow I will have the Beyonder. There's a behind the scenes story to why I'm grabbing, another reason why I'm grabbing the Beyonder, because I'll go into that in another video. But it says when Dr. Doom harnesses the power of the Beyonder's power to create superhumans, Mary McFerrin becomes Titania, whose immense strength and durability make her integral to the supervillain team. Now, I'm glad that I read that part because it actually sparked a memory. And I, of course, want to show you that because that whole Marvel Legends Secret Wars, that right there, man, I've got a whole t-shirt and everything. I love that series. One of the best series in Marvel, which is why they did it a couple more times. But yeah, I'm gonna grab Beyonder. I'm gonna grab that Captain America from that, and of course I had to grab this chick right here because this is probably the third body type that they've done for larger women, and for larger body types as far as women. And of course I have to bring her out as soon as I get Mary stood up here where she's not about to fall over. We're gonna bring her out. Boom. Yeah, there she is. Okay, so the size comparison is, the legs are kind of similar, but they're not. She-Hulk has the height on Titania. These spikes are very, prickly. And you won't hurt yourself or anything, but they did their thing on the spikes. And the size comparison, you're getting a chance to see that now. If you get them back to back, if I stand Mary all the way up without the posing, let's just stand them up back to back here. Alright, there you go. You see them back to back. So she's not that much taller. Jennifer's not that much taller than Mary, but you can see it. You know what I mean? You can see it. If this was a fight poster and they were about to go at it, you could definitely tell the height difference right there, right? Okay, but let's not let Jennifer mess up Mary's review. Now, Mary is pretty decent, and when I first saw this figure, I kind of was hesitant because I didn't see this upper thigh cut. The upper thigh cut that I saw here, I didn't see on Mary, and that worried me. That worried me. But what they did is they were slick. They hid it and they put it in the boot. They put it in the boot. Now that was pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So you get that same articulation but lower on the leg, okay? Lower on the leg, and that type of decision I'm with. That type of decision I'm with. Now, once again, I've said on this channel a couple times, and I'm gonna say it again. They know, by this point, they know that there are adult collectors, toy photographers that are collecting these action figures. So therefore, we should not be scared to leave the flesh tone right here for Titania. Okay, we shouldn't be scared to leave that flesh tone there. Now, I've seen a couple of people in the community, they take I think it's fingernail polish, or I forget exactly what it is. I want to find out exactly what it is, because I do want to take this paint off to give her the more comic accurate look. But I think that we should all be mature enough, Hasbro included, to just stop it, man. For the majority, I'm quite sure the large percentage of people that are buying these action figures at $24.99 a pop, sometimes more, $27.99, $34.99. This is not kids, bro. This is not kids. You're not selling $175 Sentinel to a 6-year-old or a 10-year-old. These are adult collectors, bro. So give us our skin. You know what I'm saying? Give us our skin. It's not about being a perv. It's about wanting the comic accuracy. It's about wanting what's on the comic book page to be on our shelves as collectors, for us to photograph and recapture those moments from the comic book. That's what it's about. Okay, still great job, Hasbro, on this figure. Still great job. Now, I have a big problem with articulation in the abs. You know, I'm really happy to get this figure. She has a lot better articulation than one of the figures that will make my worst, most disappointing figure of 2024. I haven't done that video yet, but that video is coming. And that Rogue figure from the Rogue and Destiny 2-pack with absolutely no ab articulation, that is going to be on that list. But I wanted to show you guys, she does have double jointed knees, pinless, double jointed elbows, pinless, upper bicep swivel, her thigh swivel, I will call it, gives her articulation there. Not really all that great ab crunch. Long hair won't let her look up. She can look side to side like so. But this is really, I mean, once you get her in hand, she's a pretty decent figure. She's got these punching fists because, of course, she's got to punch the let me keep the language cool. She's got to punch She-Hulk. I was going to say punch the out of She-Hulk, but you know what I mean. And then she's got her grabby hands because she has to grab She-Hulk and push her head into a brick wall or something like that. And then, just for nostalgia's sake, Mary McPherson, or Mary McPherson, Titania. Mary McPherson, Titania. I did that as a kid, man. That's a cool little throwback, little callback to the action figures when we were kids. And I'm about to end this review because there's really not much to say more about one figure. I've already done articulation. The paint apps are good. The representation of the character as a whole is good. I don't really remember seeing Titania without her mask that much in the book. It was only a 12-issue series. And so yeah, I'm satisfied with this except for the paint on the breast area. I'm cool with this figure. The one thing I do want to say is I think they could have held off if they were only going to do 5 or 6 figures, 6 figures for the line. Could have held off on one of the figures that they've given us a ton of, like Black Suit Spider-Man or Iron Man. I mean, I know they gave us the roller skates, but I really would have liked a Volcana figure, because Volcana and Titania were created by Doctor Doom at the exact same time, and now we have Titania but no Volcana. And now that we have Titania, for those who don't know, we need a new Absorbing Man, because her and Absorbing Man ended up dating after Secret Wars and got married. So yeah, and I need Volcana because Molecule Man but no Volcana. For those that read the story, you know. So if you know, you know. And the people that didn't read the story, the original Secret Wars, you don't know, and you need to go check that out. Or go check out the homie Rob, Comics Explained, and he'll explain it to you. But I'm going to cut this one short. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, because we do value your time if you are subscribed and you're watching. So, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, peace.